What is going on, guys? Justin here. Let's go crazy card collecting. I cannot believe it. 500 subscribers, actually 506 at the making of this video. But the last time that I celebrated a subscriber count, I did a top 10 video, and I decided that this time I wanted to do a top 15 video because I have a few bigger name cards in my collection. It's been a little under a year since I've done that. It was actually at the beginning of 2025 that I did that video. And so I'm real excited to show you guys and kind of get into it. Some of them are the same. Some of them are different. My top is the same. My number 2 is different, but my number 1 is the same. And I'm not trying to beat around the bush or anything like that. I sold some cards. I traded some cards to get some bigger cards. And I love doing that. When I did my 100 subs video, I was excited and just talked about how I wanted to shift my mind of collecting, and I did that. I haven't been perfect with it. I still do things, out of the ordinary or out of my mindset every once in a while, and kind of have to focus my way back in there. But I've done that a little bit, and hopefully I can show you some really cool cards. I have it a little organized down here. As I was carrying him in here, and you will see, and I'm so heartbroken, I dropped my cards as I was carrying them into my closet after I went through them and kind of put them in order. And so I cracked one of the slabs, and I'm heartbroken over it because the card was a neat story and the way that I did it. But you'll see that in just a minute. So I'm going to get into it. Number 15 is the only modern card in my top 15. But it is my Albert Pujols rookie on an 8.5. I love this card. I needed to make sure that I got it. I got it right after he retired, but I wanted to get it before he went into the Hall of Fame because I don't know what prices will do then, but I wanted to make sure I had that. I love this card, and I'm so glad to have it. I'm not a guy who's willing to pay a 10 tax on these modern cards or really any card, but 8.5 looked great to me. It's in great shape. So I bought that when I could. It was probably, for my own birthday present or something at some point. But anyway, Pujols, number 15. Number 14, Hammer and Hank, 1968. These are based on perceived value, by the way. That goes up and down based on, how good of like this one's not centered at all, but my mom pulled this from a pack. There'll be about 4 or 5 cards in here that's like that, and I'll kind of point that out when we get there. But my mom pulled this from a pack in 68, so when she gave me her collection, this was one of them. Love this card, built the whole set, and I got this graded. Was happy that it came back a 5. This is a postcard, a Hall of Fame postcard, Stan Musial. It is autographed. This is my number 13. I love this. I love the autograph. I wanted it in marker, but I was able to afford this a little bit better. It looks great. Nice, later in his years, he was still signing a whole bunch, and they just kind of started to go down a little bit, his signatures, and this is still a really, really nice one. So very excited to have that. My Perez Steel Stan Musial autograph. Let's see. I knew I was going to get off. Number 12. Willie Mays. Number 5, 68. Or a 5. 1968. My mom opened this from a pack as well. I sent it off and got it graded. It's part of my set. Love it, love it. Happy to have that. My number 11 card is another Perez Steel. Now this one is nice and bold, and it may be why it's worth a little bit more, but great signature. Does bleed through a little bit on his deal, but these postcards are really awesome. Perez Steel. Bob Gibson, one of my favorites. You'll see that there are quite a few Cardinals in here. So it's just who I collect and who I've decided to collect. Number 10, My 1953 Bowman Stan Musial. People say Musial. Jack Buck said Musial. I say Musial because that's how I heard it said in his eulogy by Bob Costas. So I love this card. It's got a little paper loss. It's got pinholes in it. That's really why it got a 1. There's no visible crease, really. So I love that. The back is really nice and clean and great looking card. That's my number 10. This is a new one. New one to the top. My top cards. This is number 9. Steve Carlton rookie. It's in a 3. I bought this one for my birthday recently. I thought it looked great. It's a little off-centered, but it's still in great shape. The front's not too bad centered. Top to bottom is pretty bad, but anyway. Number 9. Number 8. 61 Mickey Mantle. It's in rough shape. My mom opened this from a pack. She was 7 when she opened this. And she said she played with this one the most. It was the roughest card in her collection. So all that wear and all that damage is from my mom. And I sent it off and got it graded. I hoped it would get a 1 as opposed to an authentic. I knew it wouldn't get anything higher. Didn't really care. Still makes my top 10. Coming in at number 8. Number 7. Had to purchase this for my 68 set. The Johnny Bench rookie. Got it in a 4.5. It's way off centered. I don't even care. I love this card. I mean, how do you not love rookie card from arguably the best catcher of all time? Most would say that. Number 6. Lou Brock rookie card. Now look. See that right there? When I dropped him, I cracked this. I cracked the slab of my Lou Brock. What's crazy about that is I actually bought this in a Beckett holder in a 4.5, cracked it out myself, sent it into SGC. It came back a 5, which I was super, super excited about. And then as I had them all stacked up, you know how slick they get, and especially with the plastic on them, I was trying to carry it in here, and I dropped them all. It scared my wife. It was so loud. And I thought that I had gotten away with it, and the second to the last card I picked up was this one, and it's cracked right there. Man. What's disappointing about that is I'm actually doing Lou's run, and I have there's another slab of his that's cracked, that it's cracked right there. And I thought about sending it in to get it reslabbed, and I just hadn't done it yet. And now I may have to send 2. So anyway, I was pumped when it came back a 5. I am not pumped that it now has a nice little crack in there. So my number 5 card. This is one I just showed on my channel, my last video, and I'm so excited about this. It is a 1952 Rawlings Premium. Nice big 5x7 card of Stan Musial. It's got kind of dirt and stuff on it, stains all over the back. A little, well, not all over, but stains on the back. I think that's why it got a 1.5. This is the only one graded by SGC, which I'm going to say that as much as I can because I think that's pretty cool. I was on a chat with some guys last night, and I was asking about it, and it was said it may not be the most rare, but they're not everywhere either. So I'm excited to have this. Very pumped. Sportsman Park in the background. He's superimposed over the top of it. Huge picture. Man, I love this. It's just a big item in a slab. There's only 12 or 13 graded by PSA, and this is the only one graded by SGC. So this comes in at number 5, making the list, which gives me two cards different in the top 5, I think. My number 4, 1964 Mickey Mantle. My mom opened this one from a pack. Sent it off. This is one of the first cards I sent off with my number 1 card, which I'll show you in a minute, but came back a 4, and I was elated for that. It was in the binder that my mom had given me, so not a bad day to own a Mick, for sure. Number 3 is my 68 Mickey Mantle. I bought this one. It's got a cool story, too. I've told many of you this. I sold a trumpet to get it. I'm a band director, and I had a trumpet that I never played. It was a trumpet worth about $1,200. I didn't need $1,200. I needed what I needed to buy this, so I put it for sale. Sold it the same day. That evening, I bought this mantle. I found the mantle first and put my price tag on my trumpet for the exact price for this. So what's funny is I did it when I was working at Perryville, which was the school before I'm at now, which is Greenbrier, this Greenbrier Panthers. And now that I'm at the Panthers, the kid that bought it from me was at Greenbrier, and he is a junior at Greenbrier. So he still has that trumpet and uses it every day. He's a fine trumpet player. So I was so glad to be able to help him out. Anyway, it helped me buy this. Him buying that trumpet helped me buy this 68 mantle to go in my 68 set. So the next 2 cards, the number 2 card is different this time from the last time. This is one of my favorite cards in my collection. I was able to get it. Never thought I could own this card, but it is my 1948 Stan Musial. Got it in a 1.5, traded a few cards and some money for it. Was saving up for it, and it came along, and I fell in love. Love this card. I love this specific one. It's in great shape. It's got a little staining on it, kind of a stain right there, and kind of a messed up corner. The centering's real nice. The back looks really good. I was so pumped. A lot of the 1.5s are the ones that I could get for this price. I just never thought I could own it, and I found a way, and so I pulled the trigger, and I'm so glad I did. I love this card. It's the most expensive card I own that I actually purchased. So that's my number 2 card. My number 1 card, still, probably always will be, my Nolan Ryan rookie card in a 4. My mom opened this from a pack in 1968. I've told that story 6 billion times, and I'll keep telling it. So awesome. Love this card. Those are the top 15 in my collection. If I went by sentimental value, it'd be a little different. If I went by importance of what I plan to keep and would never get rid of, it'd be a little different. That was my top 15 based on price, based on perceived value. I say perceived because that fluctuates and it can be different. You know, I got that one in my 1953 Musial. There are a lot of 1953s. There's one right now on eBay where it's got a big spot in his eye. Like, and I wouldn't buy that one. Someone's going to probably pay quite a bit lower for that one than I did this one. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoy going through my cards. I enjoy looking at everything. I enjoy talking to some friends, and the chat last night was so fun. Had a great time with some guys, and we just talked about baseball cards. You know, a couple of us were Cardinals fans, which I always enjoy talking Cardinals. Would love to collab with some of you guys talking history of the Cardinals or any of that kind of stuff. So if anybody wants to, reach out. I'd love to do a video with you guys. We can do it on my channel, your channel, doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. And, you know, let's go crazy card collecting, guys. I thought that was a cool name because the Jack Buck call in 85, but at the same time, it's what we do, right? And we do it for fun. We do it for enjoyment. We do it for entertainment, regardless of what we do, whether we grade, whether we keep raw, it's all to be entertained. So just do it the way you want to do it. Have fun doing it. I love you guys. I thank you again, and please come back. Have a good one. Bye.